Chicken food. She tries all these recipes and we waste a lot of food, I know that.
And the wife's that one is like, always being with. I cuss. Now she's on stuff. You gotta start learning.
Well, Cindy likes to cook, I taught her how to cook, she didn't know how to cook.
It was on the way up. We each took one.
I mean, she learned from other never used spices.
2/3 left.
They can add spices.
I get mine are the best.
I mean, Cindy's a damn cook
Yeah.
now,
If you stick with it.
but she likes to try new things. She can eat pasta every day of the week.
I love pasta.
So does she.
Rhonda, she doesn't like pasta.
Oh, I'll eat pasta.
Hey, no, I love it. She, well, she's funny girl. Pasta that much down there. So,
Yeah.
born in Alabama.
Fried chicken, collard green.
Oh, none of this stuff is like.
Once when I have that clash every once in a while, she was, she grew up in, she was born in Michigan, but she grew up in Texas.
Right, I remember that.
So,
Yes. So she's kind of used to that. But it's some good stuff.
she likes to make food that makes you want to visit the restaurant.
We up and recording, running? Okay,
That's like all this stuff is that.
please join Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everybody. And you can see Caitlin's not with us tonight. And Michelle's filling in for her. Again, thank you. So we don't have the minutes, but I make a motion to approve the manifest dated December 14th in the amount of $205,809.03.
Second,
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Christina,
Siemens,
All right. Review of the mail. We get notice of bridge money from the state in the amount of $19,412.45. That goes along with the highway block grant that we received notice of, so those public hearing will be 2 weeks, 5 o'clock, for the unanticipated funds. We had one intent to cut and one veterans exemption. Rebecca,
Yes, sir. Hello,
you were instructed to come in right at 4:30.
hello. So someone could stand at my office door and read the note that I was in here.
Oh,
Instead of doing
I won't keep them.
All ready? You got my report, gentlemen?
Mhm.
Okay. Any questions?
I didn't bring it with me. No.
It was pretty short, actually. I'm pleased.
Yeah,
Yeah, things have dropped off. We've taken care of a few things. There was a junkyard property that I visited, greatly improved, really working well with that party. Poster child really for working with the town.
is that?
fantastic.
fantastic.
So, the property is impressive. So we're gonna let it ride. They may be able to move some stuff out if we don't get a lot more snow, but we'll do another site visit in March and see if they were able to do more stuff or whether
Yeah.
we're still sort of where we are now. Hard to do cleanup in winter.
Yeah.
But
Good.
it's good. And some of the stuff belongs to the estate, so it's gonna be there as it gets straightened out because it needs to be sold. Then the money go to the estate, and all that. But I was gonna bring up that one of the problems we have on several junkyards, including one I think that belongs to someone that used to work for the town road crew, is tires. And I'm wondering if there's anyone in town, anyone on the select board Whether I should do some digging, whether there's some way we could figure out a way to help the people in town that have, for various reasons, and perhaps not something that you or I might do, have acquired onto their property a few more tires than they know what to do with. And we could all band together and figure out a place for some kind of tire disposal, tractor trailer, something like that, that supported that. This gentleman has truck and tractor tires that are bigger than what will go through allowed at the tires per month at the transfer station. So just a thought that as we all put our brains onto the amount of waste we have on our planet, that tires are a biggie in town on quite a few properties, and that we don't really have a solution for getting rid of them other than the limited number that the transfer station will take. So,
He doesn't have a solution. I mean, he says these tires. I mean,
he doesn't have a solution for the tires. I said I would bring it up.
Well, he asked us one time if he could bring him to the transfer station, because he picked him up on the side of the road.
That was the other gentleman, yeah. But again, I mean, whatever the reason, whether it's someone that's picked up by the side of the road or someone who's inherited a property that has a lot of tires on it. The question is whether we as a community want to try and figure out a way to move them to wherever their best recycling location is. Just tossing it out there. I'm not sure what it is. I'm in the process of trying to clear out a good portion of my own home in anticipation of not wanting to be living under so much stuff. And I've been impressed, actually. I don't know if anyone knows, there's a place called Green Disc. You can recycle your old videotapes there. They will take the whole thing and they'll recycle the plastic and they'll recycle the tape and everything. So you pay for a box, you go online, they send you a label. You can either pay for a box or you can pay for a label, certain amount goes in the box. And they take care of recycling it all. So,
Are
there's,
you referring to VHS tapes?
and cassette tapes. And
I
cassette
got
tapes.
rid of mine with my Hudson I had back.
Well, I got some 8 tracks out there somewhere, I think. That was that Chevelle.
The tires, there is a maximum, I know there's a daily limit.
Yeah,
There's a size limit? Guess I never knew that.
Yeah, but it's recycle size.
Yeah.
They take tractor tire, big ones.
Yeah.
The new company will take them, but we, in our ordinance, we only take the 20 years.
Up to 20.
yeah. And these are not like, like my husband's tractor tires. These are just big truck tires.
So you said the new company will take the tire, the bigger tire,
Yeah, the
BBS.
BES, yeah,
but there'll be an additional cost for that.
yes,
Quite a bit more.
yeah.
Yeah, so. the
Once
guy's
you over
willing-
20 inches, the price goes up quite a bit.
Okay, but if he's willing to pay for disposal,
Would it be worth me exploring, costs and the idea that we could,
I don't think the town should pay for it.
okay, I was gonna say we could figure out some way that we could share. Get everyone in the community that's struggling with tires on board, figure out some kind of cost share. If it was a question of some kind of tractor trailer coming. I mean, maybe it's even possible that there's financial support for something out there for that. I mean, Tamworth did an e-waste thing a few years running where they got a grant and someone came with trucks and people brought their computers and TVs and everything. So I'm just thinking it'd be a nice thing to try and combine a local effort.
How many tires are we talking?
I have no idea. I'd have to put out the call.
And
I mean,
and that's my fear is, it's not how many tires she's talking about now, it's how many tires will show up once we
Right.
start doing this.
Right.
To your point that,
And where are they coming from?
yeah, exactly. I mean, how many numerous people on properties, that they inherited or they bought and they like, oh, lo and behold, there's tires and.
Right, well, and we would have to charge something, obviously, but maybe it's possible that we could work out an arrangement where we got some kind of disposal set up. And then people pay per tire just what they would pay to bring them to the transfer station, except they could take any tire. And there wouldn't be a limit, and we would know how much the truck would cost to take them all away. We could make it be a green up day special in April, say, something like that.
Maybe it'd be worth a call to that tire company just to
Get a price.
Yeah.
price and. Possibility of like some sort of contain, I know they come with a. It looks like a trash compactor or
What's the
Yeah.
name of the company?
B&D tire, BDS tire.
Yeah, something like that.
I can see it. in my-
Used to be Bob's and then Bob's had fire at the end.
Should be on the file here, right?
Yeah,
But
Okay.
I'm still, they should pay the costs of disposing of tires.
Well-
Town shouldn't be responsible for disposing of tires. Cost wise. That's,
I'm just thinking the town can take an initiative to help clean stuff up. That's all. Even if it's just a question of organizing it and,
I don't have a problem organizing it.
We
Yeah.
was start small and start with.
okay, well, let's
That and then get like.
get some questions. So B&B tire, we think, something like that?
It'd be on the file.
Okay, all right,
Probably check with Caitlin.
okay. All right. So that was apropos of that one site visit. And otherwise, not much going on. Things are pretty quiet.
good. I have nothing.
I have no other questions.
You good, Chris?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks. Back to your office.
I'll go back to my office.
People lined up with it.
Oh, yeah, lining up, hordes of them, hordes of them. I think these were the two properties that you mentioned, was the third one?
So they have been notified.
They've been notified, and I've got a site visit with them next week,
Okay,
and I've notified DES that if they wanna come along, they can.
okay,
He won't let anyone go on the property without him there, but I've made an appointment.
because I had I had Hunter approach me, recently and said something to this effect right here.
Okay. So, those are the two that you were concerned about,
And yep,
was there a third one?
no,
Okay.
No.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody. Nice to see everybody.
JT,
Super quick, unfortunately, I left my stats at home, left them on my desk, and I realized about halfway here, so I don't have those, but I will get them for you. Very slow month, just over 20 calls for the month, probably the slowest month we've had so far this
so
year.
it's good.
It is good. Engine 3's back in service, so they took it in, we were anticipating the worst, turns out it was just a bad battery. So far, since we got it back, everything's been operating normally. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
That's all I can say with that. So just the cost of a battery under the hood
until the next time.
until the next time. I've been enveloped in FEMA, wrapping up this last storm. I gotta come back and check and see if there's any new invoices that I don't currently have. That's up through the end of the week, so I gotta get my initial inventory in by the end of the week, so I'll make an appointment and come see these ladies and see what I'm missing.
Okay, what are we up to roughly?
27, 28,000,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
What farm is this?
This is the rainstorm, the big rainstorm,
yeah, July.
July.
13th.
something like that, yeah. I do still need the Molly Philbrook estimate, I'll need that soon if Evans was able to come up with anything. We gotta have some kind of a paper estimate. I also need to know how much of that damaged area is within a class 6, if any of it.
None of it's class 6, it's class 5, it's a cottage road, cottage to summer. Cottage to summer highway.
Road.
Highway to summer cottage.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. If it was
Well,
class
now
6,
it's
they wouldn't cover it.
Yeah.
So it's good that it's not. So whatever they can come up with for now, to have something. They know that we're not planning to fix it currently until sometime next year, hopefully.
Did you get notified that it is not open? Not open, but if you had to, for emergency purposes, had to get through there. Now that it's the snow melted out.
Yeah.
You could, the snow machine club fixed it,
Oh, I did not know that.
opened it up, if you will, so,
Okay. Good to know.
Well, Snowmobile Club.
Believe it was them.
yes, yeah. I kind of got confirmation of that last weekend, so
Awesome. That's all I have.
Okay, thanks.
I had a question for him.
Yeah.
The antenna array for the tower, the cupola,
Yes.
do you have a design? Did you meet with Chuck?
I don't have a design yet. We did meet and talk and
I don't want to be first.
Okay,
with what I described, he doesn't see any issues, so if you still want me to come up with something, it's gonna be my whole drawing.
No, just as long as.
I'm gonna need it by early.
Oh, so you will need a diagram of some kind, okay. Actually, what I have, the station antennas that were approved several months ago, literally just showed up as I was sitting here, they just sent me the email saying they're in. It's the same antenna. So before we put it on the station, we can walk it up there and take a picture.
You have a brochure?
I'd probably get one,
All I need.
so I'll have the physical antenna, it'll be the same one that's going on top of our fire station, so we can just take a photo of what it would look like up there.
That'll work.
Better than me trying to draw, cause it's,
Yeah,
Maybe they have the paperwork that comes with it, that you could just copy it and send that. over.
yeah. So we can get that,
That'll work, thank you.
that's where do I?
You say, email your report to us,
Yeah, I'll either leave them here in paper or email.
or just email?
Okay.
Or for me, anyway.
And numbers for the refurb of the engine and.
We're still working through that. Another dealer presented themselves the other day from Maine. So a company that I didn't know did fire trucks. They're new to fire trucks. They've been around doing ambulances for a while. So Autotronics, if you've ever heard of them. So, waiting for numbers back from them as well. And they felt that they could probably come in under what we've already received. So definitely entertaining that option. So hopefully by the end of this week.
So you're at least going for at least 3-4 bids.
Yeah, we'll have 4 by the end of it.
Okay, so.
So,
That's all I
good,
do.
good,
Thank you.
thank you. Did you have anything you wanted to bring up?
No, I kind of do, you guys.
Oh, we'll talk about election.
Yeah, but I mean.
Not for me, so
Okay,
you wanted me to talk, but. you can-
okay, but everybody can see the announcements. The transfer station is gonna close at noon on Christmas Eve and. The town office will be closed Christmas Day and New Year's Day. And the 26th will be the public hearing for the unanticipated funds. So Chuck, I'll bring you up, public comment.
Thank you. Yesterday, myself, Leo, Steve Regal, Karen Payne. Met at the council's chambers with Governor Sununu and company, and they announced the 2023 L-chip winners, out of 48 applications. 23 of them were approved, and out of that, there were 12 for buildings, and out of those 12 for buildings, we were able to get $172,000 towards the historic town hall. And that has to be matched, and we have most of the funds to do that. So the paperwork should be coming through on that very shortly. And that will get us going on phase 2 over the next 24 months. So we'll be doing the work in 24 and 2025 for that piece of the project. So we can pat ourselves on the back because there were a lot of apps and we came out on the winning side of this round.
Excellent, good work.
Yep, good work, thank you very
That
much.
gives us $222,000 worth of grants and that we've received in the last 60 days.
Good. Good. Anybody else have anything? Dave?
No, but when you
No.
do the warrant articles on the 26th.
Yeah.
To be able to handle it then.
Okay. We do have a non-public, but you know if Grace is coming?
You should be here momentarily.
Okay. Anybody have it? Vicky?
If you prefer, you're not know that we have. Is there anything going on with the benefits?
I was hoping Joe would be here tonight, but he's not here tonight, so I'd ask about that and the money from Germany, if we received that at all, where that's staying.
And
He said, what does he say?
And
I don't know,
pet emergency.
yeah,
the oil tank. Anything?
Caitlin said the guy from Clean Harbors, John McDonald, had somebody interested in it, but Caitlin, of course, Caitlin's not here tonight, so I can't.
Something that's been done.
Yeah.
No, she put out some advertisements on it.
Yeah, put it on,
How's it going, man?
yeah, the cars are gone. The vehicles out back are gone,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that was on my list to ask Joe tonight, but nobody's here, so we can't.
Is there a possibility that someone can take his place? It's on the.
Well, Tyler's off on Tuesday, so. Isn't he? Or is he come in late? I don't know. Well, Jason, Susan,
Lenny.
you have an appointment?
No.
Oh, you just show up, this is here, so, no. We were getting ready to adjourn.
We're still open for public comment.
Yeah,
But I come down here.
oh. Well, it's public comment,
I have public comment.
yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm still coughing. I wanted to let you know the library got another grant. From a nonprofit to support mitigating senior isolation. And so with that grant, we're going to be able to buy $15,000 is what we were awarded. Will allow us to buy large print bookcase for that as well. Provide balance and flexibility classes and also to provide monetary incentives for home delivery of books to seniors who can't get into the library. And also to lift chairs, which are the chairs that help you to stand up, because we have some patrons who have issues with that. So I just wanted to let you know.
very good, very good. What brings you here?
Well, I do have, happy to introduce Andrew Cushman, who's from what did I say?
I heard it both ways.
Andrew Cushing.
Cushing. What did I say, Cushing?
Yeah, you said that.
You're in the legal framework.
New Hampshire Preservation Alliance.
Oh, well, welcome.
Not his first time to Effingham.
Right.
He has been a friend to Effingham projects, organizations for a number of years and is largely responsible for helping with the tavern being listed on 7 to Save. So he's in town for the day, and you had a banner, there's a banner that, so there's definitely a banner in the car. But it's mostly a chance just to put a name to the face, and Andrew would be available to talk to the town about, well, anything really.
Yeah, I mean, really, my job is to travel the state, meet with communities and community groups about preservation projects, getting them started, finishing them, sustaining them. So, kind of a resource if there were questions. I know you guys are going gangbusters on your own.
Andrew's helped us on the.
Yeah, if there are other town projects that you had questions about, we can kind of serve as your clearinghouse if you needed us. So nice to connect faces, and I met Leo yesterday. But yeah.
He was eating donuts yesterday when we were talking.
And,
Okay.
well, I met him before, this summer, we're up here.
Maybe even before, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Well, thanks for all you've done for the town.
Well, you guys have a lot of riches in town, so you're lucky. Well, I'd like to say you're lucky. Yeah, got a beautiful set of buildings, and
So the banner, what are your plans to do with the banner?
yeah, riches in architecture.
We're looking for you.
Well, the Preservation Alliance has 7 to Save banners available for the properties that are on the list. And so it would be available to put up at the tavern, and where we have things going on, but it could be decided whether and where to put that up. Just to, people have seen something about the tavern's on the list, but not everybody knows where it is.
Right.
So would it be a possibility to put it on the building?
Yeah, we can put it on the building, you know,
We wouldn't have a problem with that.
No,
No.
I mean, I think it would attract a lot of attention.
Can you take,
I mean, people just driving by.
yeah, and it's very simple, it just says.
Yeah, it's not neon or anything, but it's, you know, maybe a three, 4x8, 3x6 banner. So,
It has the website of it.
right, yeah.
so you can take on the task of,
Yeah.
thank you.
So through the banner, people could go through the website and then see the video of the property,
Great,
but the banner doesn't describe a whole lot. There's no other information.
but at least it's got the internet side.
Yeah,
And you get the place picked out on the building for it.
well,
already.
talking about the door, barn door.
And are you still talking about illumination?
I tried some illumination and I may get back to it, but
All right,
it illuminated the road a little bit too much to start with. But it'll be there for daylight anyway.
so let me know if the illumination happens, because I think we discussed a wreath as well in the season, and
This,
I can get a wreath if you.
oh, okay, because we had a donut wreath, but it hasn't materialized.
Okay. TikTok.
Okay. Great.
Excellent. Thank you.
Anything else?
Do we need to? When that grant comes in, we have to do a thing to accept it, right?
No, it goes right to the library.
It's this one is to the library.
Okay.
So sometimes they come to the municipality, but this one is to the library.
Yeah, it's only 5,000.
You said 15, I thought.
Oh, it's 15,000? Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's even better.
Yeah, yes, it is.
That's why I asked if it's only 10.
Yeah. Okay, being nothing more, we do have a non-public that we gotta go into, and we won't be doing anything else after that, so. Make a motion to go into non-public under RSA 91A32A personnel.
Second.
We've been seconded, all in favor? Aye.
See you guys.
Thank you. We all set for it, right? All right, here. If you're around, stuff.
Good.